to it, which is good. Like there's a lot of elements, and it feels like the spread of your candy is good, but also like the depth is really really wide. Like the some of that stuff has like a high end roll off. I don't know if you did that or if it was just the patch, but it's like feels like it's in the back, and then some of it comes up, and that's so important. And that's one thing a lot of people miss.
Dynamics like that, or just
depth. Like using EQ to create depth. Like if you hear something farther away, it's going to have less high end, less low end. Mm-hmm. And if you hear something closer, it's going to have more high end and more low end. Mm-hmm. So it's really important to do stuff like that. And I don't know if you did it intentionally, but it's good.
I don't remember, but the riser where it kind of has a gate to it, that I rolled off. I had a high cutoff roll up, so it's eliminating most of that. I think the kick as well to kind of create more of that little rise to it, and then that space, that little that silence part, I made sure that was cut off, so it just kind of has a nice little break, then back into it.
Nice.
So there's little ear candy things I did in there, but there's some tracks that I listened to reference to make this, and just like understanding how did they create it to be interesting, because a lot of things that I do, because it'll take me forever to make like a 5-bar loop or whatever, and then I'll be like, all right, I'll just loop that like 3 times or 4 times, and then but the listener will be like, okay, this is getting boring.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I don't want to go through the work again to make it to make another part interesting, so I'm forcing myself to try to make it interesting. And as you can tell, there's really not much a key change. It's like just pretty stagnant. But
I think the decorations you did are plenty.
Sweet.
Yeah, and this style of music has a lot more kick than I'm used to. But that's just the style. I think you nailed this one.
Appreciate
it.
Yeah,
appreciate it. I think we're done then.
Okay, let me sit in your chair and listen to the fan
for
center,
sure,
man.
Let's get you the big speakers. Go ahead and hit that space bar.